Hi guys, it's Chris with City Your Homestead. Time for supper. Cooking by myself tonight because Tom and Crystal are still down in the basement trying to organize things, and they found duplicates of stuff, so they're trying to put everything together. Don't think it'll all get done today, but it's getting closer. And then she goes, I could have made a spreadsheet for you. I go, well, that's what I'm going to do afterwards. She goes, no, while we were going along. I would have liked to known that sooner. So I've decided that, I'm trying to use up stuff from my cupboard behind me and use up some stuff in the freezer and things like that, so that the only thing I'm really buying is like holiday stuff, you know what I mean, or a gallon of milk, or we don't never buy a gallon, but a half gallon milk, whatever it happens to be. So I had a pork loin that I had in this freezer, and it was when it was $1.69 a pound earlier this year. So, but I've decided it's so big. I didn't think it was that big. I thought it was just one of those small ones for some reason. I don't know why. So we'll be doing something with pork tomorrow too, because I don't like to refreeze my meat like that. So we're not going to. You can, but I don't like to. So I'm going to cut off not real thick pieces, but nice size, you know what I mean, maybe 1/2 inch. And I'm kind of just creating this on my own. I seen a recipe that I really liked, and I thought, I'm not going through all those steps to do that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not doing that. So I thought to myself, create. And that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I don't need to make a whole lot that we have lots of leftovers or anything. And if I don't use it up tomorrow, I guess Tuesday's dinner will be pork too. So I'm gonna cut 4 pieces. You know what, your pork loin, you can make pork chops out of them. You can make whatever you want out of them. You can make ground pork out of them. You can make sausage out of them. You can make all kinds of stuff. But she doesn't eat a whole lot of pork, so I don't know if she'll even want to eat with us tonight or not. I don't know. We don't really eat a lot of pork either, like pork chops and stuff like that, but once in a while. Alright, so now I'm going to chop these into not small chunks or anything, but I'll show you in just a minute here. We'll get rid of that piece of fat there on the end. Maybe what you consider cubed. And I've got a little bit of butter already over there. But you know, when you gotta save money on groceries or something else, groceries actually is your cheapest way of saving money. So always remember that, because you can curtail around what you can afford that week on healthy, whatever you eat, you know what I mean? Always remember that. Not so bad till it gets to the end, then they're kind of a little fatty. But that's okay. I can't wait till my fingers work better, because boy, I'll tell you what, it'll probably be easier to cut. Let me wash my hands real quick, I'll be right back. Alright, so now what I'm going to do, I've got that pork in there. And I do have it cooking in butter, because I do like butter better to fry my meat in. I'm going to use some of this Tom's Montreal steak seasoning. We've used it on chicken, why not pork? Look at that. I figured if it tastes good on steak and chicken, why not on pork? Look at that. You know, just because it says it's good for one thing doesn't mean it can't be good for others. So now I'm going to chop an onion. Tomorrow me and Tom has figured out what we got to bake up tomorrow, and then what stuff we can bake on Tuesday. Nate should be here sometime Tuesday. Alright. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get that piece of onion skin off my finger. I'm going to cut it in half and then just do slices. And I did get me some new cutting boards, and they match my pots and pans. I still have crystals, but I like the smaller one once in a while too. The other ones were getting really stained up, so I figured maybe it was time to invest. And then speaking of that, I've had a couple people ask what me and Tom want for Christmas. We're not usually ones that ask for anything, but I do have a want list on Amazon, and I added a few other things to it today. So, for the couple of guys that were asking us what we wanted, it is on there now. So, I stirred that up, and I'm going to add just a little bit more of the seasoning on this side. And then when it gets about halfway cooked, I'll be, well, 3/4 of the way cooked. I'll be right back. Alright, so now it's about halfway cooked. So I'm going to put those onions in there, break them up. Like so. Hopefully this is a good idea. I mean, I've done other meat kind of something like this, so hopefully. Alright, and then I'm going to put a package of mushrooms in there. And let's kind of stir that together. Alright. So now I'm going to let that cook on the back burner. And just let it kind of cook. Doesn't have to go too fast or anything. This is what I found in my cupboard over here, so we're going to have Campbell's pork and beans to go with it. When I remembered, I always thought they were real watery, but they're not, I guess, so maybe they changed that. So up here, hopefully this is big enough, it should be. We're going to add a cup of water. And we're going to use 3 tablespoons of brown gravy mix. I don't like to buy the packets anymore when you can buy this and you've got it for all the time. for whenever you need it. We're going to get that warming up. Make sure we get all those clumps out of there so we have nice gravy. So is everybody getting ready for Christmas and ready for it if you celebrate? Alright, so while I do that, we're going to take this one and fill it with 2 cups of water. And we're just going to get that water boiling. We all know what that'll be for, right? I've been going through the potatoes, which is good. I'm glad. Because I think we sincerely had, I haven't counted them, but I think we sincerely had like 40 of those bags of potatoes. And I like having some in stock, but that's a lot. So, alright, let me get the gravy and stuff going, and then I'll be right back. I got my mashed potatoes done. So now I'm going to take that gravy and I'm going to pour it in with our pork. Because it's not really a beef gravy, it's a brown gravy. But you could put beef gravy in there if that's what you got. So I'm going to get all that mixed together. And then I'm going to let it just kind of simmer and let the meat finish and let the onions finish up and the mushrooms. And I think we're going to have one heck of a nice meal. Doesn't it look delicious? Hopefully it tastes good. Alright, so they're cleaned up and ready to go. Here's dinner.
Yum.
I think it turned out good. But we'll see how it tastes. We'll meet you at the table. All right, Tom. There's Din Din.
I got a mushroom. See that?
I want you to taste the pork because guess what? I used your steak seasoning on it.
Oh, did you?
Give it a try,
I don't care what
Crystal.
you
It
say.
smells amazing. I could smell it downstairs.
What do you think?
That's really good. Who says that Montreal steak seasoning's only for steak? We
Actually,
do on chicken too.
that's really freaking good. I wanted to say what I wanted to say, but I didn't want to make your PG rating go up.
So you like it?
It's really freaking good.
What do you think, Thomas?
It's delicious.
Take a look at that again. Oh. And so obviously tomorrow will be something else pork, but I think this turned out good.
You said pork butt.
Pork butt.
It's got potatoes too.
Oh,
Yes,
I'm after
it does.
those mushrooms and onions. That gravy is phenomenal.
Alrighty, you guys have a blessed day. Be a blessing, and goodbye, Tom.
Goodbye, Tom.
Bye, Crystal.
Bye.
You guys have a great day.